Hi guys, it's Tools with SoAlz. I'd like to welcome back our subscribers and anybody that's new. Welcome. You're not hearing anything. This is as good as my voice is today, but tonight's video is going to be about hammer drills. And I'm literally going to list off from least powerful to most powerful the hammer drills that I personally own. Now this is not going to be every one. It's actually a little hard for me to talk. So this is just going to be kind of the most commonly known or most well-known ones. Now, before we get into that, couple of things. First, we still have our Tools with SoAlz challenge going on, where we challenged every single tool tuber out there to drive a 5/8 by 12-inch lag into a pressure-treated 4x4. Now, Tools and Tactics and Joel the Tool Guy have already taken up the challenge, and they did amazingly well. I know Philly Fixed and Mastering Mayhem are getting prepped to do theirs as well, and I'm really looking forward to that. So if you guys get a chance, go check out their channels and subscribe if you like their content. They're all very good guys. Also just found out that Suburban Beard might be giving it a whirl. If the scuttlebutt is true, now if you don't know Suburban Beard, the dude goes out and he not only finds tool deals, but he finds just deals to help save people money. And it can be anything from Dollar General, Walmart, to Lowe's, Home Depot, you name it. That dude's out there finding it. He's doing about a video a day just trying to help people out. And he's got a sense of humor. I really like the guy. You should go over and check out Suburban Beard and see what he's got. Now, as for the voice, now I know you guys have enough going on in your life that you don't need reminded of certain things. And I made a video yesterday where I announced that I do indeed, or I have tested positive, but I don't want you guys to worry about it. I actually feel pretty good. Just my voice is shot right now. That's actually pretty normal for me. I go through these bouts every year. COVID, no COVID, it doesn't really matter. It just happens to me. And sooner or later I won't have a voice. So, you know, this is not part of that. And you guys come to YouTube to be entertained, not to hear about someone's woe is me, or to be reminded about what's going on in the world. So if I offended anybody by letting you know that I didn't test positive, and I know I did because I lost subscribers from it, I apologize. That was not my intent. I just want to let you guys know what was going on and why I couldn't go out and find your tool deals this weekend like I normally do. So anyway, I apologize. I just want you guys to be entertained. I want you to come here because you enjoy the content. And maybe this is providing you a distraction from that negativity going on. And I'm a positive guy. I like being here. I like doing these things for you guys. So, like I said, I didn't mean to offend. And that certainly wasn't my intent. Now let's get into it. Enough of this. So, next video, we're going to be looking at that clamping workstation from Aldi that I picked up for 20 bucks about 3 weeks ago. And then after that, we're going to do that little Ryobi hand scrubber deal thing that I picked up for 18. So some good deals there. We're going to be looking at those, giving you my honest opinion on them, and hopefully I sound better than this. So we're going to start it off on our least powerful hammer drill. And this is going to be somewhat controversial, and I'll explain after we get to the fifth one why this is where it is. And I know guys like Dave Nicholas over at Man Caver Tools are going to roll over in his boat about this one, but it is the Ryobi brand new HP 1 Plus hammer drill. Model number on it is PBL HM101. Now every single hammer drill here is going to be available where you can either buy it in the store or online. So no surprises. That's why I didn't include all of them, because some of them they just don't make anymore. I want to include it. This, for me, is not the worst hammer drill on the market. That actually belongs to the Bauer from Harbor Freight. But this is second, and the second least powerful, and I'll explain why in a bit. Next one up is the Heart from Walmart. Model number on this is HPHD01VN. Now, these are not being listed by manufacturer spec. These are being listed by how they perform in the testing that I have done here on this channel, and the testing that I have done around my house and in the field, and seen how they perform in multiple situations, not just one. So once we're done with the Heart, we got a surprise. The Hercules from Harbor Freight. This is actually a pretty good little hammer drill. Nice model number 2. It's HC92B. Surprising for a brushed model that it performs so well. But you know what? If there's any one product that you should get from Harbor Freight that's a drill, it should be this one. It performs exceptionally well. You have seen me test this out against the Ryobi, and it won some, it lost some. But the Reconditioned Ridgid brushed hammer drill, model number on this is R8611503. This is the one I picked up at Direct Tools factory outlet for, it was actually like $36, $34, something like that, plus $7 shipping. And yeah, it works pretty well. I do recommend it if you're looking for a budget drill, and that's what these first 5 are going to be. They're budget drills. But if you're looking for a good one, you could certainly do a lot worse than the Ridgid. And then number 5 is going to be the Metabo DV18DBFL2. This little sucker is surprisingly powerful, even though it doesn't come with an auxiliary handle. I actually think it's more powerful than the Ryobi regardless. I love this thing. It feels great in the hand. Shout out to Torque Test channel, because they hate it when people say that. But yeah, it performs great. It lasts a good long time when you're using it, and it doesn't lose power. So yeah, absolutely go with that one. Now the reason these are the way they are, and I guess I should start it out with the Ryobi again. This is, for me, the worst hammer drill that I own for one reason. It's inconsistent. It absolutely has to have this HP 1+ battery on it to get extra boost out of it. If you're using just their standard 4 amp hour battery, the thing is dog shit. It can't even do the simplest of tasks. An inconsistent tool to me is a bad tool. You want to know what you get when you put it in your hands when you're going to use it. This isn't it. And I don't care what anybody else tells you. This is my opinion. Just take it as an opinion. This is a data point. This thing sucks. I regret buying it. I would not buy it again. It's performed so badly. I don't know that I'll ever buy another Ryobi power tool unless it's a specialty tool that I'm going to use for one-off or special occasions, because yeah, it's just dog crap. Now Heart and Hercules, they're kind of in the same mix. You can have them in either position that you want. They're very close in terms of power, and I just went with the Hercules because it does seem to perform a little bit better. It definitely has faster rotation, which will get easy tasks done quicker. So that's why it's there. The reconditioned Ridgid, it performed. With a standard 4 amp hour battery, it was still there with a brushless HP. And while not the most powerful hammer drill out there on the market, it is certainly highly effective. And I do, like I said, I think if you're looking for a budget hammer drill, that's the one I would do. 40 bucks. Out the door, 40 bucks. And if you're in the Ridgid line, it even makes more sense. You don't have to buy the battery. Just throw it on there and go. And then, of course, the Metabo I went into already. Just a consistently high performer. I really like it. Next up on our list is the brand new Ridgid brushless max output. Model number on this is R86115. You know, it's surprising. I like it. It is more powerful than the mid-range Metabo. More on that in a minute. And still on the lower end of the spectrum, that if you're looking for something and you want to, or you're looking for a hammer drill that's going to last you a good long time, and you maybe don't need it to do a ton of stuff, just a homeowner deal, that's the one I would go with. We're going to go into a little more controversy. And I'm going to tell you before I bring this tool out, I love this hammer drill. It has one of the best auxiliary handles on the market, and I'm a big fan. I'm putting it here because of its performance. The Cobalt Xtr. Now, if you have this, you're happy with it. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love it. But compared to some of the other ones, the Xtr it doesn't have that power that some of these higher end drills have. And this is the lowest of the high-end, what I consider high-end hammer drills. Very good. It's an awesome drill. And then, of course, you could see my favorite tool ever, the Ridgid Octane hammer drill. I love the tri-beams. Model number on this is R8611506. You could still get this at direct tool factory outlets. If you see this at Home Depot as part of a kit or just by itself, I love this thing. I grab this before I grab any other hammer drill. Get you through any job that you want, just about, and I've never had an issue with it. Now let's get into a little more controversy because of where this is going. The Milwaukee Fuel 2804-20. That's right, folks. I've got hammer drills above this. You own this. You love it. I love it. This is a great hammer drill. Small, compact, easy to carry, plenty, and I mean absolutely plenty power. If you have it, you're happy. If you don't have it, chances are you've looked at it and have wanted it. The Metabo DB36DA. This is their 36 volt multi-volt hammer drill. This thing is a beast. It has performed every time I've needed it or wanted to use it. The thing is just phenomenal. My favorite aspect of this, though, and the reason I actually put it ahead of the Milwaukee, is because you can take and put a corded battery adapter on it. Once you do that, it actually has more power than just about, and not everything, but just about every other hammer drill on the market. And it does have more power than the Milwaukee with that 120 volt battery adapter on there. So that's the caveat with that. And then finally, of course, if you've watched this channel, you know the hammer drill that I hold other hammer drills up to and compare. I don't care if you call it Team Mustard, Bumblebee, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, whatever. The DCD999. This is the most powerful hammer drill that I own. I absolutely love this little guy. Not so little, but I absolutely love it. Yeah, I highly recommend this. If you're in the trades, if there's one hammer drill that you want, for me, for my money, this is it. So that's what we got for tonight.